welcome in everybody. We're doing a special training that are just starting this week over how to pick your subscription. And there's lots of wonderful bundles in your back office with 100 PVs. And we know that's what is needed to stay commission eligible. And we just kind of want to go through a few of those because maybe you don't know what's in them or how to couple them. And so we're just going to go through once a week on how to break down your bundle. So I'm going to share my screen because today we're going to do the energy pack. If you haven't seen the energy pack, this is a wonderful bundle. It has 2 Rejuvenex in it and your optimals. I am a huge fan of Rejuvenex. I do this every single morning. I have for many years. If you are a caffeine lover or you know someone who is a caffeine lover and you're trying to get them off energy drinks or coffee, this is a wonderful product to sample them to. I actually keep little pill bottles or jewelry bags, and I give people samples of this so they can try it before they invest in a whole bottle. But once they try it, I promise you will have a lifetime user. So you do get 2 bottles of this. So I love that because you could keep one and sell one. And you obviously get the optimals with this, and this is 100 PV right here. So let's talk about what is in the Rejuvenex. And I clearly spelled Rejuvenex up there. I apologize for that. But in here we have the benefits of it. So I love the fact that this is clean energy. So if you, again, have people who are using a lot of energy drinks today, know they're getting a whole lot of caffeine. One, that's not very good because they could be getting a lot of adrenal fatigue, but also it's more than just caffeine. There are things in those energy drinks now that are causing heart disturbances. There's more than just caffeine that is a stimulant in this, and it can be very dangerous. So this is very clean, but also it's going to have some things in here that sharpens the mood, actually elevates the mood, and enhances the mental alertness. I actually call it the natural Adderall. If I don't use this, I feel almost scattered in the morning, like I can't focus anymore. I don't want to say I have like a reliance on it, but I just notice I get stuff done without like the jitters in my hands and like the crash after. So it's from a green coffee bean. And green coffee bean has a calorogenic acid in it, which is actually very good for you. Other coffee beans do not have that. They actually have an inflammatory process that is not good for you. But green coffee bean has a lot of antioxidants in it that actually help your liver process fatty acids. Okay, so this is actually a very good source of caffeine. We have L-theanine in it. That's what's actually going to help you focus and help elevate the mood. And then we have an array of antioxidants in here. So you're getting a super fruit blend that's literally helping fight free radicals. So this is like actually a nutrient dense, like elevator. Like you're getting your energy, but you are also getting the antioxidant hit too, which is going to be very, very hard to find in another like energy product. Like you're getting like you're getting things that are good for your cells, you're getting things that are helping fight free radicals, but you're also getting the caffeine hit, the mood hit, the elevator. And then here's the cool part, you're also getting some chamomile. So when you get things that actually start elevating the mood and increasing focus and a little caffeine, sometimes you could get a little high strung, but the chamomile comes in and actually keeps your mood relaxed and keeps you braced, which is very cool. And you will very much notice that, which is also why you have a very easy ease off from this and you have no crash at all. It's just kind of breaks away. And you don't get addicted to this either, like you do some other energy products on the market. So that's our Rejuvenex. Then, of course, we have, if you've not tried the optimals are in this bundle. I personally think this is probably one of the best products we have. It is the complete foundational product. Yes, we have liquid nutritions. They're convenient, right? I love being able to have my liquid nutritions in my bag. They're, they taste good. Limu tastes good. Like they're easy. They're easy. Some people don't like to take pills, but here's the cool part. All of ours are in capsules. And just like the Rejuvenex, the optimals are also in capsules. So you could break them open, put them in your smoothie if you wanted to. But this is our foundational piece to nutrition. Now, all of our optimals are going to be in cellular levels, and I'm going to show you that next slide. But for foundational purpose, this is the multivitamin, right? This is going to help maintaining cellular function. Obviously, heart, eye, skin, lung, everything we need is going to be jam-packed in these two pills. Bone, nerve, it's just everything cellular to keep us thriving is right here. They're gluten-free, they're hala, and they are all natural. So we have no synthetics in ours. The best thing I also like to say about our optimals is we don't use any fillers, binders. Our manufacturing process is very thorough. We are made in FDA approved facilities. Our products are USP verified, so the United States Pharmacopoeia, which means we ingredient source very well, and all of our products are manufactured just like pharmaceuticals could be. So they're pharmaceutical grade. That also means if you were to take one of our pills out and it was tested, it would absolutely have what is on the back label. Guaranteed it would be in there. That's very hard to say with the supplement industry because we aren't regulated. We don't have governing authorities like Europe and other places regulating our supplements. So the next best thing is to have USP seals on our products because that verifies we actually say what is in them is in them. It is very good quality sourced ingredients, and we keep everything safe and clean for our consumer. It was very important for me when I chose this line. Now, here is the values of our products. If you look to the far left, you will see the recommended daily allowance or intake that's just recommended for us to get on a nutritional basis. Like you can see what's recommended daily to get for vitamin C. So 90 milligrams, that's what's recommended every day for just an individual to have, 90 milligrams. Now this is standard. Now it could vary a little bit between a pregnant lady, a child. This is for adults, okay? They have changed those a little bit over the course of the years. RDA recommendations were originally brought about, I believe, in the 1940s during World War II. This was to prevent disease, right? That was the reason to actually have recommended daily allowances. So we didn't get scurvy, pellagra, things like that. So rickets. So you just didn't get illness. Now we developed it in the 60s, and then they actually made it even a little bit different over time. And then they start giving you more outlines. Even the food pyramid became an outline. Then My Plate became an outline on how you should eat macronutrients. We won't even talk about those, and those are a whole nother topic, but they've developed them over time. And then this is what they've come up with now for the adults. But I want you to look at our vitamin C. 90 milligrams is what they think we should get of vitamin C now. But look at what we offer in our optimals. 650. This is why we call ours clinical doses. We don't want you just to not have a deficiency, to not have an illness set in. We want your cells to thrive, not just survive. Let's look at our vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants on the planet. Recommended daily is 15 milligrams. We give you 125. We could go down to folate, 400. We know that's an essential one for pregnant ladies, and it is 400. We give you 850. Like, so this is actually one of the best. I use this as my prenatal because if you were to compare this to any other prenatal, it's actually going to be like extremely higher on every level. To me, this is one of the best, if not the best, multivitamin on the market. I've actually gone and looked at other ones. I used to do this regularly in stores to try to find one that was kind of halfway decent. And it's so hard to find one that doesn't have a flaw, because you'll find a synthetic, you'll find the wrong form of magnesium, you'll find the wrong form of calcium. Things could be going great, and then all of a sudden they've added a flow agent. We don't use flow agents either. We use rice bran. Things would be going great, and all of a sudden they've added sugar. Why would they need a sugar in there? So we don't do that. Everything in these products, to me, is what they consider no compromise philosophy. So everything in here is good, no bad for you, even down to the way it's put on the conveyor belt and separated. It might take more hands, it might be why it's more expensive than counter ones on the market, but we want to make sure your body actually gets a health benefit, and it's not just about the dollar. So this is the optimals. To me, they're in perfect ratios. It is from Whole Foods, non-synthetics, and you can see the vegetable blends on both, vegetable blends, super plant blends, so you can be assured this is from the earth. And again, this is in a 2-part, which is our our energy pack. It is in your back office. And I always say the coolest part about this is you can try this one and see if you like it. And then next month, try a different one, because we're going to teach you about another one next week, and you can alternate them out. So you'll get 2 Rejuvenex with this pack, and then next month you might be like, I want to try a different pack. So that is our energy pack. I hope you learned something. This will be recorded. Feel free to share it, and I'm going to quit sharing my screen. And that is all I have.